Hi, my special LH tribe. Well, it's impromptu, and one of the mandates I just received was I have to do this more, and I have to keep it so real, and I don't have to bother about anything, and yeah, that is it. Those who will not be comfortable with my style, well, you have to do one thing or the other, either forgive me or leave, right? Okay, anyway, so I'm talking about forgiveness, and I have a real-time lesson in forgiveness and reconciliation. This is what happened. As you can see, this my slippers, a skirt, right? I got these slippers in Accra in 2019, and I hold it very dear to my heart. Okay, and it had once had a little glitch here, and I had it fixed by the shoe mender. Even recently, I still had a little part of it fixed, and so I wear it. And yesterday, when I was leaving the house, I exchanged shoes out there, and I left them there in the corridor. And I really wanted to wear these slippers to go, but I saw another one that were also cozy, and I wore them just because I wanted to preserve this one. For where my second son, David, who was actually sick, he wore them, and he's bigger than myself, and his legs are longer and probably broader and everything. And this is what happened. When I came back yesterday evening, I was looking for my slippers, and they were dilly-dallying about it, and then he went and brought the slippers, and he didn't tell me that they were cut. But I found his attitude suspicious, but I was so tired I didn't want to start asking questions. I just took the slippers and I put them on the floor in my room, and I just prayed and I said good night. So this morning, of course, I get up and I want to put my feet in my slippers, and the slippers are cut one side. My first reaction inside my heart was to scream. I was like, what has happened to my, and God just said, shh. Shh. Do you usually report yourself to me when you screw up? Do I shout at you like that? Shh. Have you not had these slippers for some 3 good years? Shh. The way the child gave you was already an indication that something was wrong, and he did not just know how to break the news to you. So sometimes people might have messed up with your stuff and they don't know how to break the news to you, and then just their attitude. I really found his attitude remorseful in one way, suspicious, but I didn't look at the slippers. I didn't start and I didn't just put them on immediately. I just wanted to have them in my room. So shortly after that, I was doing something. There's a group I do something. I share something on each day, and that's how I started getting more clarity about forgiveness. And God was like, he mustn't even tell you that he's sorry. Just forgive him. Just let go. And I was like, okay, Papa, I let go. It's true. The slippers, frankly speaking, he had even spent like 9 months under the bed without being worn because he had a problem, and I didn't want to throw it away. I didn't want to fix it just yet. So it was almost a relic. So now I'm not just going to keep it. I'm actually just going to throw it away. Somebody might pick these slippers up and fix it, and it will be okay for them. But I don't think that I can fix the slippers again, and it has seen better days. So slippers is going. Now the next part is the reconciliation. As I was finishing the sharing in that group, David comes in with a kind of sandwich, bread and avocado pear. And he knows that I'm fasting, but he bought a little piece for me. And I just smiled and I told him that no, I'm fasting. Keep it, I'll eat it at 6 p.m. But that's not true now. They cannot keep bread and avocado up to 6 p.m. So now I just call him and I'm like, okay, I'm not shouting, but I'm just going to have this conversation with him. I'm going to say, next time, just let me know that the slippers is cut. Don't just give it to me like that. I first asked him, that bed you were bringing was to say you are sorry for cutting my slippers, and he says yes. And so in the end, all is well that ends well. Sometimes we hang on to stuff, because we are angry. Somebody let us down. Somebody spoiled our thing, and they didn't even have the guts to tell us that they've spoiled it or that they are the ones who took it and stuff like that. But we have that power, to let go, because God has already let go of so much on our account. Frankly speaking, if he was even keeping a journal or memory or even expecting us to be reporting ourselves to him, some of us would have been lost cases by now, like clear her off, clear him off. So that's what I wanted to share this morning. And when God says go, I go. So I'm sharing this. And in the same light, I'm just saying that I'm going to start morning prayers in July. He says 5 a.m. 3 times a week. God, that same God is going to give me the strength to do this, right? Okay, have a wonderful Friday morning, everybody. Talk to you when next, maybe in the evening, maybe tomorrow. But I know I'm ministering on Sunday, right? For the time being, it's still twice a week I'm expected to minister. Then 3 times a week morning prayers. Hey, Papa God, oh, I never knew you would use me this way. But it's so beautiful, and I give him all the glory for that. Amen.